Hello, fellow Christians, fellow Biafrans, and all indigenous people in Nigeria. I'm coming to you from Christian persecution in Nigeria. I remain Father Kachuku Okafo. We bring to you this message of truth and redemption, this gospel of light. The bane of our existence is Nigeria. It must be brought down. And this is the fact. This is the fact. It must be disintegrated if we are to be free, and we must be free. So I agree totally with everyone interested in bringing Nigeria apart. I agree totally, because it doesn't make sense that people who people refer as miscreants against Christianity, they want to bring Judaism into Nigeria. And what about that? If you don't want them to, then be active. Look truth in the eye and be a real human person with intelligence. Nigeria is the problem, right? What do we do to Nigeria? We take it away. It is a curse. This is a forced unity. Everybody knows it. There is no point talking about it as stretching facts unnecessarily. This is not why we are here. In fact, I'm here because there is something urgent that we must address. Very important that we address this. And I would like you to listen first. Very important. Listen to this. Listen carefully.
And they came to Britain. That is where the likes of Sir Peter de la Billière is a French name, but his family settled in England. He rose to become a general and led the war. The Desert Storm, it was him that commanded the British forces in Desert Storm, because his ancestors were French, the Huguenots. So what I'm saying to Bishop Coker and all northern Christian minorities today is this: on my honor and on my life, I swear before God Almighty in heaven that with the coming of Biafra, every Christian northerner will be allowed to settle in Biafra land. So you see, Bishop Coker, you have nothing to be afraid of. You have a place where you can practice your faith without looking over your shoulder all the time, thinking who's coming to kill me. You will come to Biafra land and you will live there a very peaceful, fulfilled life in Biafra land. The same thing that the English did for the French Protestants, they're called the Huguenots. There's something we are going to do for you. If you feel that you're threatened in the Sharia core north, and because of that, you think that having the East and the West in one Nigeria will save you, as if some kind of insurance against elimination by the crazy, mad Fulani Janjaweed, you will come to Biafra land. We will give you asylum. You will stay there. Your generations will live and thrive. We are accommodating people. We welcome visitors. Then you will.
All right. I will play that again so that people can listen carefully. I mean, this man, the leader of IPOB, our leader, and may God protect him wherever he is. May God bless him. Nnamdi Kanu has offered. Now, because this is very important, we need to underline this and make it very clear, clarify this as clear as possible, as much as possible. Now, it has always been, it is not a suspicion, it is a fact. Most of our Christian brothers and sisters in the North, especially in the core North, those who live with a crazy, bloodletting, vampirous, Fulani herdsmen and terrorists, Boko Haram, Ansaru, and the new ones they are calling bandits, Iswa, all of them. It is, Christianity is almost gone in the Northeast. We know this. And why? Because when they began their madness, many of our Christian leaders were living in denial that there was no Christian persecution, that Christians were not particularly targeted. And what happened? It spread. They got emboldened. They became like more, they even became crazier, became courageous to deal and started making statements. Today, what's going on now? The same leaders cannot, in all honesty, there will be no moral authority to do that, to say that Christians are being targeted. And when you look at it very well, even if there were some Muslims that were being targeted, they are not Fulani. Fulani is not killing Fulani. Fulani are killing the Hausas and other minority tribes. I mean, there is not, I don't like using that word, minority. Every tribe is tribe, according to their blessings from God. And they are all great, they are all good. They are the ones being killed. And because our leaders were being myopic, I'm sorry to use that word, but that's what it is. Because they have refused. They have been so much intimidated and threatened. And then they feel that if they remain in this amorphous, gigantic, good-for-nothing Nigeria, then they will be given some kind of assurance to their lives. But the more you hold tenaciously on to Nigeria, the more your lives are endangered. The more you go into extinction, and the more the Sultanate gain grounds. Like they are doing every day, you hear that they are all in collaboration with the military. We've said this countless times with proofs. You must have seen a lot of it. Why are we still blind to this? So, Nnamdi Kanu is offering an asylum, not just an asylum. It's like, come and live. We are one with you in Biafra land. I have said this consistently. I am for Biafra under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing will make us stop this gospel until Biafra is restored and until the people of God are free. Christians inclusive inside of it, because in Biafra land, a great number of people are Christians. And why would someone you claim is bringing Judaism to Nigeria be the one championing the defense of Christians? What are our leaders doing? Do we have leaders as such? I apologize if anyone takes offense in what I'm saying now. You must understand that I'm coming from a place of pain. If you feel the same pain, but you've not been able to voice it out, well, we are different. I have to voice my own because if you keep quiet, nobody knows. If you don't say that you have a problem, nobody knows you have a problem. You may die in it and you'll be blamed for it. So I refuse to keep quiet. Many of our bishops who have talked already, once they are intimidated, you will not hear anything again from them. Like our respected Archbishop Kuka did. He spoke the other time and everybody, even though they always refuse to speak the whole truth, like you will see in one of the videos. You call Nigeria a dubious structure and that it should be brought down. I mean, disintegrated. And then all of a sudden you are trying to cover up again because you let out the whole truth, because this truth is the only thing that can set everyone free. I mean, if anybody asks for apology for what I'm saying now, you know I can always give you apologies. If you want to do anything, no problem. But you see, this we will continue to say it because it is the thing that will save us. Christ is the truth, and we must continue to follow the truth. The whole truth is Nigeria is not working for anybody because it is not meant to work for anybody apart from the people who created it and who keep on manipulating it to your own detriment. Our Christian brothers and sisters in the North have always been holding on to this idea. Nigeria, no, don't talk about this unity, don't talk about this integration, don't talk about separation. But every day you're dying. You're becoming refugees in your supposed country. And then you crying for the mercy of the world. Which of the words? I give you an example of what happened in Italy. There was this CEO of what's the company again? Eni company. He had a corruption case in Nigeria. In Nigeria, of course, it's about oil and money and ever. That's all it is about for these guys. For the Western world, their interest in Nigeria is always there. Only people who have great conscience, but many times they don't have the clout. They don't have the power to effect changes. They can only defend you, add their voice. And that's what we are doing. So that we change the narrative, like Simon Ekpa will always say. Because so many falsehoods have been peddled over you, on your heads, and you don't even know it. You are suffering, and yet people are calling you the criminal. You don't even know it. Now, the Pope visited Iraq, no? A few days ago. He came back yesterday. Why is it that he doesn't know so much about Nigeria? Who is supposed to tell him? Does he have all the facts? If he has, why has he not acted? Has he all the facts really? Does he really know what's going on in Nigeria? Is this not why whenever anybody talks about Christian persecution in Nigeria, the Sultan immediately flares up? You mean the Sultan? Because his sultanate is being threatened. When you say that, the world it would call attention to Nigeria. And then people will begin to ask questions. Yesterday was International Women's Day. 53 women were abducted from Biafra land. Obibo. There are many more. I'm just giving an example. 53 taken to an unknown destination. Eventually found out by IPOB. 53, and they were raped severally. They were made to wear the same underwear for months. International Women's Day. I didn't hear one woman talk about it in Nigeria, apart from the people who were involved, of course, and their relations. And you're talking about International Women's Day. If you don't tell your stories, nobody will tell it for you. And that's what we are doing. And now, to put to rest to that fear, the leader, the able leader of IPOB has offered you a home in Biafra. Because if you want to take the offer, it's left for you. Even if you don't take it, eventually, if you remain in one Nigeria, holding on to that falsehood, that contraption, that fraudulent contraption that is going to murder everybody, especially if you are not Fulani or if you are not Nigeria, or if you refuse to say, I will serve them. Even if you say, I will serve them, for now, they are interested in acquiring lands and to build their sultanate. So if you are lucky to be alive, you would have lost that very house, that land you're holding on to. You will lose it eventually. So consider carefully this offer. I will play this again so that you hear very well.
Catholic. People don't know that Roman Catholic fought with Anglican Church in those days. People don't know this, but that's life. Do you know what happened? Britain, being a Protestant nation, offered amnesty or struck a deal with France to say, give me all your Protestants. We'll absorb them. They're called the Huguenots. And they came into Britain. That is where the likes of Sir Peter de la Billière is a French name, but his family settled in England. He rose to become a general and led the war. The Desert Storm, he was him that commanded the British forces in the Desert Storm, because his ancestors were French. So what I'm saying to Bishop Coker and all northern Christian minorities today is this: on my honor and on my life, I swear before God Almighty in heaven that with the coming of Biafra, every Christian northerner will be allowed to settle in Biafra land. So you see, Bishop Coker, you have nothing to be afraid of. You have a place where you can practice your faith without looking over your shoulder all the time, thinking who's coming to kill me. You will come to Biafra land and you will live there. a very peaceful, fulfilled life in Biafra land. The same thing that the English did for the French Protestants, they're called the Huguenots. It's something we are going to do for you. If you feel that you're threatened and the Sharia call north, and because of that, you think that having the East and the West in one Nigeria will save you, as if some kind of insurance against elimination by the crazy, mad Fulani Janjaweed. You will come to Biafra land. We will give you asylum. You will stay there. Your generations will live and thrive. We are accommodating people. We welcome visitors. Then you will see what Biafra is like in real life, not the miserable existence you have in Sokoto. You want to stay in a country where people are threatening your life because you spoke. You said your mind and they're threatening you. What I'm offering you is what happened in England, or the same England telling you to talk about one Nigeria. There was a time that the lives of French Protestants were under threat in France. England said, give them to us, we'll take them. They were all sent to England. They are called the Huguenots. We offer you the same asylum today to Bishop Coker and to all endangered Northern Christians. You can all come to Biafra. We will accommodate you gladly. Gladly. I'm saying this live on air, so if I renege on this, you know they say.
So, my dear friends, it's important to reflect on this. And I would humbly advise all our Christian leaders, humbly advise and or suggest that you listen to Nnamdi Kanu and listen to Mazi Simon Ekpa. There are information you may not have, you will get from them. Why do I say this? Because there are several interviews I have seen some of our priests, some of our pastors, and some of our bishops do. They grant interviews and they have made statements that could be scandalous. They're actually scandalous. There is no way you cannot know certain things in Nigeria. There are some statements they make that don't offer hope. In fact, they take away any left remnant of hope in the people or from the people. And they make you seem working against the people. If I were you, I would listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, at least these two especially. There are so many who speak very sensibly, who give informations that are very, very important, so that when you speak, when you take decisions, you will know what you are up to. You will have the facts. You don't speak blindly. Because in Nigeria, you are almost nothing. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this as an appeal to all our Christian leaders. I will eventually make another video to tell you why I said what I said. It is an appeal to key into the movement of bringing Nigeria to an end. If you are truly concerned about ending the suffering of people, of ending people coming to you to pray for them so that they will get visa to America, who does that? Coming to you so that they will get visa to run away from their country? Of people becoming refugees in their country? If you are truly, I do not want even to accuse you in any manner for the moment, because I see selective justice, selective defense when it comes to when people are suffering. Do you know the number of people? Look at those women who were abducted by the military. 30 pastors inclusive, there are 30 pastors abducted. Why would they be abducted? What did they do? I didn't hear you talk about them. Look at even Khan. Should I call Khan a toothless bulldog? Is it even a bulldog? So I am only offering this as an advice. Listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even if you don't like him, listen. Even if you hate Mazi Simon, listen. They are very important. Since ESN came and was set in oppression, have you heard that another woman was raped in Biafra land? I don't know. You are in Nigeria. You should know better. My dear friends, fellow Christians, with all the love in my heart, let us continue to pray together. Already, I have changed my prayer intentions and my prayer points. I don't pray for Nigeria in distress anymore. I don't pray for Nigeria's future anymore because Nigeria has no future. It is not meant to have one, actually. How old are you? Nigeria stole your future. And it's about to steal the future of your children. If you hold on to Nigeria the way you are doing, blindly, listen to reason. If you hold on to it that way, you might die in it and die miserably. May God forbid that. And may God bless you as you grow in wisdom and reject Nigeria. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.